Well, they came to town with the elephants and clowns on a hot, sticky August day. And every telephone pole had posters that told of the thrills that were coming our way. There were trapeze flyers, men that ate fires, and things we never dreamed existed. And the radio and TV told us we'd be fools if we dared to miss it. Now all three rings held wondrous things, marvels of every invention. But the big, long, shrouded shape in the corner increasingly drew our attention. There were bareback riders, lions, and tigers, and clowns in their little bitty cars. But every woman and man and child in the stands had come to see the star. Then a hush fell on the crowd as the men pulled the shroud from the muzzle that was 30 feet long. And to screams and cheers he finally appeared and flamboyantly bowed to the throng. He wore red sequin tights that sparkled in the lights and boots that came to his knees, and a chromium football helmet and a cape that flapped in the breeze. And the dazzled crowd shouted out loud, you could hear them one and all, "We want Hugo! Hugo! Hugo, the human cannonball!" The aim was carefully calculated, the trajectory was precise. The charge was carefully measured and poured into the loading device. The fuse was trimmed, the lights were dimmed, Hugo slid down the barrel, and then all was ready, and Hugo's daddy counted down from 10, and the drums rolled, 9, and our blood ran cold, 8, the ambulance stood by, 7, several women cried, 6, the spotlight hit the net, 5, no one would ever forget, 4, eternity passed, 3, every heart beat fast, 2, and Hugo's daddy said, "Are you ready, Hugo?" 1, and from the bowels of the gun, "I'm ready, Papa." Well, fire and smoke belched out of the cannon and the earth trembled for a while. And the big gun roared and Hugo soared through the air like a projectile. 250 feet he flew like an Air Force fighter jet. But on the apex of his trajectory, he knew he was going to miss the net. Oh, arms flailing, he kept on sailing, a terrified screaming creature. And people scattered as Hugo splattered all over the upper bleachers. In the aftermath of this tragic event, disbelief filled every face. There was Hugo. There was Hugo. There was Hugo all over the place. Well, the dust has finally settled now and the smoke has finally cleared. But Hugo's name and Hugo's fame will always be revered. But no one ever took his place, no matter who they were, because they never found another man of Hugo's caliber. The circus's main attraction, the greatest star of all, it was Hugo! Hugo! Hugo, the human cannonball!